realized, like, it took me 5 minutes to realize the stream was down. What happened? Well, welcome back. I was like, man, no one has chatted in like 4 minutes or something. Someone said, great streams, guys, see you tomorrow. I thought they were joking. It was just, stream was off. Okay, well, hopefully I'm back. I don't know what happened. Not even F's in chat, nothing. Weird. I am back, yeah. Well, welcome back, everyone. Bucket Tef here. Looks like they want to play a Flash 2 drop. I think I'm just gonna play Steam Vents and say go. So if I cycle Lorien, they could have Arbiter into play. I'd have to use a Solitude on it, which I don't really want to do. I think I'm just going to take a draw step. So what does that one do? Destroy target non-basic one? Wow, they're just down a card? Might just not be greedy here and go Lorien Revealed. I can play for Arbiter too. And just get an Archive. Okay. Oops. Wow, just nothing. Okay, what's your hate bear? Ophelia? Maybe I should have Archive first. I mean, Ophelia's not that scary right now, right? I don't have to kill it. Can see what they do first. If they kill Knight to Fairy, that's fine. Ether Vial, sure. Ghost Quarter, okay. It's like the anti-Belcher deck. I mean, I have the Fairy coming, but they might just use Ghost Quarter, in which case I don't draw to Fairy. In which case I want to keep the Solitudes. I mean, I don't know how they win this game, just strip mining themselves for no value. Should I even do it now? Seems fine. I could draw like a fetch land and get the last archive, or a land that comes into play tapped. Just all the basics. Their deck's probably a little better when they have Leonin Arbiter in play. Just a bit. Yeah. I mean, they're hoping to get paired against what? Belcher, Titan, maybe Neoform, one of the combo decks. My hand's pretty useless right now. But I have stuff to do, I guess. I'm not going to use Gaia Reach. Let's attack first, see what happens. Could have just played Tef and Kahiro. I don't think that can go too poorly for me. Bounce to 1 on... They have Spell Snare in hand. But maybe they have like random 4-drop, 5-drop. I doubt it, but... Yeah, I should keep mana up. Lose my Tef. No, I'll probably just pressure them. Yeah, I should have done that pre-combat. I want to see if they were going to try and flash a creature in and I could have solituded their creature. They're hoping to get paired against real decks. I mean, they probably get rolled by energy, right? Okay, they got Filia in play. It's all scary. Maybe that's something to combo, is it? Not much. I managed to click the reg button today for a change. So that was nice. Solitude pitching Witch Chanter. I mean, I can just counter that. Alright. That went well. Let's see. What's bad? Probably my expensive cards are bad. Gonna trim 5 mana Tef. Seems greedy. Or some negation just for Veil. I could just cut the like Days on doing Narset stuff. Probably one Bisa. Don't think I want Stony. I might want Consign. Can you explain why Shadow died instead of Ashiok? Just card people like, it's kind of fun, I guess. Shadow of that. That seemed like the greatest. Could keep in Tef and Ultima just because they're white cards for Solitude. Solitude's probably one of my most important cards to not get owned in the early game. And then they might not be the best at attacking Narset Days on doing. Maybe I'll keep in 1 days. And I should probably have Consign. Counters Ether Vial, but I'm on the play. I'm on the draw, so it's going to be harder to do. Counters Defeat Triggers coming back. Target triggered ability. They probably have that Knight, right? That 2/2 Knight. Maybe Days on Doing's kind of okay if it's a bit of a setup. I feel like I should have probably a couple consigns at least. I should probably cut some 5 mana cards. Or maybe just Narset Days. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe Force of Negation is good on the draw. Just because forcing Ether Vial is good. 1 land, Lauren revealed. I do have Solitude. I think I'm gonna keep, just because I have Solitude. And I mean, 2 land Solitude is like fine, I think. Days is solid, shuffle your lands back after. I don't think you want to give the deck was a lot of cheap cards and Ether Vial, like 7 cards without Narset in play. And keeping Narset in play might be tricky. They might fix my mana with Knight of the White Orchid or whatever. Thalia. Hmm. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Archon. Archon also a problem. Which one screws me over more? Probably Thalia. They could have another one. Okay, I guess I'll just take it for now. Hmm. It's annoying I had to land on top. This is going to play tapped. Okay. Yeah, I should get rid of Thalia now in case that Flicker Wisp. I see really bad if they have another Thalia. So they might have Ephemerate. Maybe I should have done that on while they were tapped out. That was just silly. Yeah. Well, at least it was their spell. But yeah, no, that was obviously pretty bad. I mean, this is bad against Flicker Wisp, but not sure what else I can do. If they have it all, they have it all. Last turn was bad, playing into Ephemerate. This time it's like I feel like I kind of have to. The odds of me drawing on tap plan are just so low. I'd have been just fine if I went after the other cards. Alright, I think I'm dead. I mean, if they draw like they're on the play, turn on Ether Vial, I stumbled. They drew pretty well. They drew like 4 lands, bunch of spells. Could do Stony. Kind of bad was Wrap Disguise. Couple Consign. On the play in our set days could be okay. They're not super good at dealing with it. Yeah, Arbiter. No, I mean, of course they're playing Arbiter in that deck. We didn't see it, but yeah, I figured. Maybe I should cut an Ultima, even though he's good. Is it good? I mean, they're a creature ether vial deck, and it's a white card for Solitude. Maybe I just won't do Days Undoing. Maybe 5 mana Tef should be. Maybe I'll just do Free Narset. I keep Teferi because it's a white card for Solitude and takes over the game. Sink, Field of Ruin. Pretty bad hands. Not to take free. To tune. I mean, Tune plus Wrap Disguise is super tempting though. I can draw lands. Counterspell could be good. I mean, if I draw a fetch land in my top two, I get to go Tune into Counterspell into Narset. It's a pretty strong start. Narset can find me like a Lawyer Unrevealed. How many outs do I have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 outs twice. I mean, mulliganing in this matchup's also a little scary. Nine, 19 outs twice. What, like 66% or something? It's close. Think I'm gonna mull though. Much better. So how does it work? Archon, Arbiter. Do I want to fetch for lands? Probably better than drawing fetch down the line, right? I'm gonna go fetch for archive into fetch for archive, tune. Definitely want to keep Mystic Gate. Am I supposed to bend the archive to like bottom the archive? I probably don't want to draw fetch land in that matchup. Does that make sense? Keep all the untap lands. Could just get base. I really don't want to fetch any basics though. Could have placed Team Vents on turn 1 and drawn. Giver up runes. Surely that's a little less scary than turn on Ether Vial. Verdict. Thing is, Verdict's not gonna save me if they have Arbiter and stuff. Arbiter and Ghost Quarters. I guess I can still pay 2, right? Alright, that's probably good enough. Let's tune first, see what I draw. Oh, you think they have Manathife in their deck? Really? Alright, do they have the Arbiter? Oh, yeah. March gets rid of Giver of Runes so that I can test something. Maybe I just want to make land drops and get to Verdict. I'm gonna bin it. Okay, do I want to play another fetch land here? Is there a reason not to play fetch land? I don't think so. Manathice and Thalia is a little awkward. Might not even play the Tef next turn. Just because I don't want him to be able to go Arbiter and set me back. Not even worth it. That's good. Probably. Okay, this is like kind of decision. I could play Tef, but then if he has another Arbiter, play Tef, I bounce Giver, I draw a card, he goes Arbiter, Ghost Quarter, back down to 3 mana, I lose my Tef. Just not worth it, right? Put Kahira in my hands. Player's concentration, even if he... Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say go. Just try and cast Verdict next turn. I'm gonna put Kahira in my hands. Also, I need to keep some resources for after. It's not like the game ends. Or kids. Okay. Should be game. Should be game was the hand I have. How about Teferi Plus? I mean, same deal. If I Teferi Plus and they go Arbiter, they set me down to like... I just can't afford to get Arbitered. They're gonna bling that for some pressure, probably. Yeah. But I just have the solid dude. Let's do it now, right? Because of Ephemerate. Can't imagine they can recover from this point. Do have Kahira, maybe it's not the greatest trade. Just trying to protect 5 mana Teferi at this point. Alright, so let's get Tef going. Got people talk me into mulligan. It's like so much about the early turns. Like, I literally cast one card in the fight first. I mean, I cast a cantrip. But yeah, all I had to do was get to 5 mana Verdict. Oh, I get to do the combo. That's pretty cool. I've never done that combo before. Upkeep. Ultima end the turn. Not that I needed it this game, but pretty cool. This little Robin, little nail in the coffin. They got unlucky. They got paired against a deck with 6 basics. As someone said, they were expecting to get paired against real decks. Maybe they're just playing for timeout at this point. Not sure. I have some of my good cards. I have Spell Snare for their 2-mana creatures. I have Teferi. Maybe you're supposed to just play Island here. I mean, there's a world where I draw like 6 straight lands and I wish I had the Sinking Super in my hand, maybe. It's kind of silly to try and save free life against a Belcher deck. I guess they could be playing something different, right? They might not be on Belcher. Oh, Field of Ruin is really good. I didn't even think about that one. If you notice, I had a Field of Ruin in my hand, and we're excited about it. Good job. You're paying attention. Oh, my hand's kind of great now. Especially if they play into Spell Snare. Teferi's sick, but Teferi needs to resolve. I mean, their deck's pretty good at countering a Teferi. Okay, they played a tap land. Means no Jar's Disruption. Means they have to 2-for-1 themselves on a Tef. Yeah, I mean, if Tef resolves, kind of GG. Because they have a Lotus suspended. Alright, Death Shoal was where. I mean, now my hand's all worse. They could have Lotus Tameshi. If they have Tameshi, I don't have much to stop it. They have Flare of Denial now. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna end the Philology. End the Philology and force the Lotus. I think that makes sense. It's gonna sting if they have a Jar's Disruption. Study the Psycho. And then use what? The Verdict, actually? Pitch the Verdict. Save Spell Snare for later. Damn. Alright, they do need to have like Tamishi and untap land, and we know one of their card is a Flare. Okay, another Lotus in exile. That was a good draw. I can use Ending here and not Rav Disguise. I don't have the 4th mana. I don't have the Force Color, I mean. So Ending doesn't get rid of Belcher. Whereas Rav Disguise could. I mean, the game started well, but they had the 4s, they had the Jaris. At Philology plus Flare, and I'd have Where. So one of their card is Flare, and then the other is Mystery. They shocked, so they can hardcast Flare. Okay, makes sense. That's a reasonable draw. Lotus in 2 turns. So I could try and get rid of their Lotus now. But I'm not sure that accomplishes a ton, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm just going to grab the Companion. Yeah, slightly better. Just not much I can draw right now if they have it. I'm just gonna play in our set, make them use flare. Hope they don't have Belcher. Okay, so the hope is they don't have Tameshi. I mean, the hope is they don't have Belcher. And I get to Wrap Disguise both Lotus next turn, and game's a little easier. They played Seagates, that means they have Belcher. Oh, they have Weir of Invention? No, they would do it on my turn. They would do it right now. I guess they can't sack 2 Lotuses to cast that'd be kind of silly. Oh my god. Yeah, good call. Wow. I was thinking of like, if I pay 1, and then they can Jari's Disruption my Spell Snare. That was the reasoning. At least there was a reasoning. I just forgot about Spell Snare. That's unfortunate. I mean, they're gonna have a counter probably, but I don't want to wait. Might at least have like Sink into Stupor maybe. Force. Why did he sack Lotus? Can't be good for me. I'd add Weir and stuff. I mean, game 1's supposed to be like pretty tough. That Spell Snare played out, that was bad. Okay, to get Basic Island, which they might bring in. Harbinger, stock up. Creature cards in graveyard, pair Conquest spells from graveyard or libraries. No. Stony. Rip. Heinen might be good. I'm not sure. Ending's pretty bad. Ending can go. Rab Disguise pretty bad with all my hate cards. That can go. High Noon. Not too sure about High Noon. It's probably fine. Can trim 1 Day's Undoing because they have a lot of counters. Verdict pitches. Verdict can go. Ultima gets the artifacts. But it is 5 mana. And I have Stony and Rip. Probably don't need 4 Solitudes. I have Rip and Stony for Tameo, maybe 2. Could cut all the Solitudes. High Noon, High Noon, High Noon. High Noon's decent against Tameshi Bloom. It's decent against a lot. So it's like Ultima or Solitude. Could do this. Could trim the expensive planeswalkers, honestly. Like Jason Teff. I don't hate it. I still have like 4 in our set brain surge. No land. Get them all. That's all keep. I always lose to Belcher. Not always, but I feel like almost always. It's kind of hard to play well against Belcher. I mess up against Belcher a lot. Good jam Stony now. Probably don't have spells there. Means to get to resolve a trainer, probably. I don't know what to do. Kind of want to say go, honestly. What's the difference if they have 2 mana up? Probably don't have Spell Snare, or else they probably would have shocked. But then they can disrupt it if they have a land. I could Spell Snare their Disrupting Shoal, potentially, if I draw a land. I'll just play now. Shoal have mana value 2. Oh, good point. It has mana value 4. Alright, they have the Shoal. They had to pitch an Archaeologist at least. We had everything to dunk on them. It's just a really good deck. Just really resilient. I also like, I mean, I do a lot of sorcery speed stuff. Alright. That was kind of clutch drawing that third land at least. I wonder if they bring an island in this matchup, probably after seeing Field of Ruin. Speaking of, the more I wait, the more likely they are to draw islands. They have stuck up in hands. I don't know what to do. Am I Legacy showcasing later? No, I don't think so. I don't play Legacy. Do you bring in Island, slow matchup, you still Field of Ruin? I mean, I could have more than 2 on the F2, but for all they know, I have like more. Hey, Adam. Welcome back. Field on their draw step. I think I'm just gonna wait. I mean, for sure you bring in Island, right, against Field of Ruin deck. Feels like it'd be silly not to. My one Stony Silence is gone. Yeah, I mean, what's the fear first field? I think they just have Island in their deck. It's kind of pointless to Field of Ruin. They have a Lotus in a couple turns. Want to play Mountain? Not that guy had Island. I could be wrong. Maybe they just didn't bring it in, and you know I'm messing up. But I have a Lotus coming in 2 turns, anyways. I'll let them have it. I mean, they're getting a Lotus in 1 turn anyway, so might as well try and fight on Tameshi. Dude, I'm gonna lose because I put Kahira in my hand, really. Bluster Storm. I guess I could have played around Disputes. Also, I didn't know they had Weir. I didn't know they were gonna have Lotus, so it's not like... They needed to have Weir, Tameshi, Fluster Storm for me to get punished for the Kahira play, basically. Time to get rewarded for leaving that island. Yeah, I guess there's not even that. Yeah, not even if they have island, I accomplish nothing. But it's true, by not letting them fetch island, it means I might live a Belcher hit. I might live for a Belcher hit. Alright, time to find out if I punted. I mean, what are you playing the island for if you don't bring anything in and someone was field over in their deck? Island? No, I guess... I guess they didn't bring in the island. And they gave me the aggressive GG. Alright, it's not the greatest hand, but I'll keep. He has 4 PT top 8s and a win. I mean, that sounds like good enough for Hall of Fame, I agree. Not the longest. Are you sure he does, though? Or, I mean, that's kind of... I guess Herberholz has 4 PT top 8s and a win, and he's not in. That was a good draw. Easy should be in, yeah, probably. Bird Ragavan? Maybe they were trying to catch Draco of Arena of Glory and Basic Lanes. Alright. Alright, I have 3 cards left. I get rid of one of the spell snares in the Days Undoing. Could maybe keep the Days Undoing. Let's see how the next turn plays out. Hey, JD. Just let them hit Days Undoing. Probably fine, right? I mean, they can technically cast it, but it's probably not very good for them. How many basics do they play? Two? Plains, mountains. They have Flage Arena of Glory. A little scary. Can get rid of Arena of Glory, obviously, but still. Mm-hmm. Probably should just take Counterspell. Even though Narset's pretty tempting. That was nice. So that basic mountain. Should probably get rid of some kind of mana. Green white, Arena of Glory. Don't care about Arena because I can just counter their spells. They're not playing the version with all the Kaboos. Stubborn Denial's not that scary. They have a lot of white. Can't get them off white. Can't get them off red. Blue, black, or green. I mean, just green because of Kabu, I guess. Main deck crypt's really good. I would consider playing a second one, honestly. It's good against almost everyone. The GG. The GG Narset. I can bind it. Oh. Violet Muse, welcome back. Thanks for the 31 months. Appreciate it. Good Kazaki hero. Probably gonna get rid of Rav Disguise. Don't want to lose my rip. I don't think so. Obviously, giving them a draw is not great, but probably worth it. What did discard? They discarded a Flooded Strand. Do you surveil or do you give them another? I think you surveil. I could have surveilled before drawing. Should be far enough ahead this game. I keep the verdict because Draco's all scary. That's a great draw. What is Opus deck? Are you serious? Just playing the main zoo. I drew both my Field of Runes. Alright, sideboards. They basically have free disputes if they want to. Bisa, Ultima, maybe Shadow. Consign's good for Binding and Draco. Might need them on the draw. These Undoing can go. This stays. Rav the Skies, I'm not so sure. Rav the Skies seems a little ambitious. Could be good. Conquer. Force of Negation can go. Bring in Dispute for their dispute, that's not good enough. They want to cut Rav the Skies. I could just cut Tune. Cheat a bit on lands. Shadow of Data is also a little sketchy. That's nice. It kind of keeps them busy. Just something to do. Maybe Force is not that bad if they actually have these fables. Force. One Undoing is probably fine. I'm just gonna keep the tunes without rafts. Kind of sucks, but try and make my draws a little more consistent. Find my one Verdict. Like Verdict's one of my best cards. I'm like. What do I think about Scepter or Lockout and Blue-White? I think it's bad, but it's not based on a lot of testing. More like philosophy and a bit of testing. I mean, I've played these Scepter Chant deck before, here and there. Never very seriously. They're mulliganing to 4 and have a counterspell and a verdict. Cards. They're going for like a Ragavan, turn 1 Ragavan. No, mulligan to 3 and they can't even have turn 1 Ragavan. What do you think, Sauce? What do you think about Scepter Orim? Have you played that before? Or recently? Probably have an ending on top. Nail in the coffin of their mulligan to 3. Nope. I mean, if they had like turn 1 Ragavan into turn 2 Kavu, could maybe win. Doesn't interest you? Fair. Could have main phase brain search there, maybe. Could even just sink the Kavu. I'm so far ahead. So bad. I do die to like Bold Flame, Tribal Flames. Alright. Yeah, I feel like probably not worth the risk given the hand I have. Or given the fact they mulligan to 3. That was bad against. Never mind, they didn't have blue mana up. I was gonna say it was bad against Stubborn Denial. I'm gonna keep Verdict because it deal with Draco and they have Draco mana right now. Dash Dragavan. It's obnoxious. Ephemerate Witness Chanpal. I mean, Ephemerate Witness, I think, is pretty legit in Modern, honestly. I think there's probably a good deck like that somewhere. Probably don't need Verdict and Ultima right now. Dude, they mulligan to free, and it's kind of a game. Feels like it's kind of a game, anyways. Feels like they can win. They have outs on multi-free. Alright, that's probably gone now. Should have Surveil first. Does lose. What's ending good against? Kind of good against Flage, but not really. I don't think ending's actually what I need right now. You won another challenge yesterday? You won the super yesterday, Sauce? I didn't know. No, I mean I don't always look at results. That's good for blue whites. Thing that's I played that matchup the other day. It seemed pretty easy. I mean, it was the white black matchup was easy. Esper might be a little tougher, but probably not much tougher. $2 minutes? I took that long? Wow. The Tron Master. I should try and slow him down a bit, right? I mean, I do have tune, which means I can tune. Who knows about the ramp disguise? Okay, what's this Tron list like? Hey, Petty Top, thank you. Oh, it's a Flesh Raker thing. That's Thought Not Seer. Karn the Great Creator. It's pretty scary stuff. Alright, I'll just trade it for his Chalice. Try and slow him down. Deck draws cards. Um, I'll play Narset first. See if I can find Days Undoing, maybe? Lauren Revealed and Spell Snare. Both pretty crap. Around Chalice, I mean, just playing his own take. Hindsight, I wish I'd just played it slow or was around the skies, but I mean, he would have played differently, who knows? I was worried about Karn. I was worried about turn 2 Karn. If I don't Rav the Skies and yes, Karn, I probably just lose on the spot. It's not a Days Undoing, unfortunately. Alright, let's try and get lucky, I guess. Could be worse. Try and slow him down. Not sure where this is going, but it's got to be better than just holding Counterspell mana up. Spell Snare doesn't counter much. Right. Like, nothing really. And then I need to play Gate. Kind of want Lauren Reveal to shuffle, probably. To get rid of Archive, I guess. Maybe that's all greedy. Need to find a sweeper. Need to counter the Forge. I could not shuffle, I guess. In the upkeep. Let's see. So I can draw the Archive, get rid of Spell Snare. I think I'm better off just giving myself a nod at hitting one of my my 2 or 3 sweepers. Spell Snare again. Nice. I took Island because I have Ultima in my deck. It's only 1 card though. I have Solitude. I guess Solitude's kind of okay there. Oh, it's GG. Yes, he has that. Like he can't even like really brick. All right. Chalices, sideboard targets, Titan. Let's do consign. Do you not play map? Map. Let's try Shadow Doubt. And then Ultima and Stony. His latest list doesn't have big Eldrazi. Doesn't rely on the graveyards. Spell Snare is bad. Should be a pretty good matchup after sideboard. Dawn Rav Disguise against No Urza Saga. Chalice Forge. I have Ultima already. Maybe Prismatic Ending is weak. And then Bisa's not the actual worst. I'm gonna get like creatures, life. The 4/5 body lines up decently. Pressure's Karn. But I like all my other cards. And I already have 61. Shut up, Doubt's probably a little silly. Four maps. Cycling card's not bad though. Ending gets the map. I have Stony for map. Rav Disguise Nombo is Stony. But Stony probably worth it. I could just not do Rav Disguise. Could do like a Shadow of Doubt and an ending. Maybe I'll do that. I know it's only one Stony, but still kind of feels bad to have both in the deck. And it's fine. Wish I had a card drawing engine. Ugin devour every game, easy.
XD Drazi MONKAXDD.
Oh, it's Willow. Thanks for the 5 months. Appreciate it. It's a bad one for him to know about. Should probably sack Bubble on my turn, on his turn, because of Narset. I could have had like Narset plus Consign here. Karn. I mean, Karn I can just pressure was Wandering Emperor, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the best he can even get? Alright, I'll gamble. I'll let it resolve. What a luck sack. Okay, that's fine. I mean, you don't play Tron for so long without running like that, I guess. Gig Assault. Yellowhat, Max Salt.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling is salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt.
I mean, what do I do? Just let him have Forge? Try an Ultima with 1 mana up for Ugin. He has Ugin mana. He has something really good on top because he didn't exile. I kind of just lose if he resolves an Ugin. Waiting enough turn. Why would you not do it on your turn and try and hit something you can cast? Passing once, but then he buries me with Mystic Forge. I mean, some of this stuff don't matter, I guess. Some of the cards he can't draw don't really matter. Oh, that went poorly. Yeah, maybe I should have just hoped he didn't have Ugin, and Karn's also really bad for me. I mean, whatever. Just got super high rolls, and my draws were just not very exciting. His deck doesn't win when he has like turn 1 Labyrinth stuff, Tron. So silly. But I probably just, whatever, let's move on. I mean, both men are sketchy. I think the white-black deck looks, oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I had like a duel or two, I'd be about the white-black deck. All things equal. Also, I don't know how good is having 3 of these white removal spells. If it's like actively good or if it's filler level. I have a hard time rating that card. I think I'm just gonna jam the rip now, right? Not having to worry about Tameshi is nice. So, should I try and counter the Lotus? Should I try and counter nothing? Should I play Archive to be able to play for Jari's Disruption? I mean, should I play Field Evergreen to be able to play for Jari's Disruption? I could Field now, and then they have 6 mana. I could Field, and then they get a Lotus. Maybe they can just cast Belcher. Have Belcher in play. If I counter the Lotus, they can go land Belcher. If I play Archive and they play a Lotus, they can have like Belcher plus Jari. Should be a problem. So if I let them have Lotus, they can have like Weir of Invention. I think I'm gonna go Archive and not counter the Lotus. As in days I'm doing quite bad. I don't know what you mean. As in the builds. I don't know, it's been pretty good for me. Like I haven't maybe it just shows me, or brain surge or stock ups or something like that. I can't play too scared. I don't know. Let's do that, I guess. Seems fine. Maybe I should YOLO a bit more in this matchup, especially game 1. Just in general. I'm not sure what that would mean, but just, yeah, maybe play in a way where I hope they kind of have nothing. I can just counter this. Just use my cards, use my mana. A little more. I guess I should have tried and countered the Lotus last turn. That's maybe the YOLO part I was talking about. That's probably my mistake this game. Not trying to counter Lotus. Especially because that field over in. Just counter the Lotus. Hope they don't have the Jaris. Hope they don't have Belcher for a few turns, and then I can get ahead. This is such a bad matchup. I think game 1's probably pretty bad. I'm assuming the sideboard games aren't so bad. Like they're really considered a counter. Could almost Wandering Emperor to trainer. That's pretty huge. Does Bob Days Undoing maybe? Or the Wandering Emperor? Oh, they have another Lotus? Oh. Maybe I should have kept Wandering Emperor just because of Solitude. Having an extra white card. I don't know that I'm ever casting that Days Undoing. Feels like I need a counterspell. Counterspell or second Teferi. Not even Teferi minus the Lotus, then they just kill my Teferi. With the 1-2, it's not even that good. Lotus Bloom, Sink, and Philology. Wait, why didn't take does Rest in Peace stop it? When this creature enters mail free cards, you may put a non. Did they misclick? They must have misclicked, right? Not taking Sink. Take it. Yeah, I know Rib does not. I literally had that interaction at the last standard PT. I wasn't sure. Domain against Omniscience. For some reason, I thought it did. Or I wasn't sure. Kind of stuff I should know. Nah, basically, Rib stuff like Black Overlord. Basically, when it's like you choose from like the mill cards, it usually doesn't stop it. But when it's you choose from the entire graveyard, it stops it. No, they still get their cards. It's a little feels like it's a little counterintuitive. That's probably solid. Deck list. You're welcome. I was gonna play 5 mana Tef. I might still play 5 mana Tef. I think 5 mana Tef makes sense. Pretty huge that they misclicked. Might win me the game. Might still lose, might not matter, but... Dark Lilu taking their sweet ass time. They're attacking me? Okay. Questionable. Maybe they did misclick. Maybe they're really on the beatdown plan. It was all part of the plan. Alright, let's try Tef first. See if that resolved as well. Or the free card. And that was a sink into stupor that could have brought back. Maybe I should have drawn first. Thinking up. I wanted to decide if I wanted a minus on the Lotus or not. Are they all their Lotuses gone somehow? Oh, they have one left. It's taking them so long. Let's go. You can't be 4 minutes behind me. It's just not acceptable. Dude, they didn't even sack. They didn't sack the Lotus. I mean, this is getting silly. This is like not very good testing. Upkeep Ultima? No, Teferi minus. I can't. Unless they let me have Teferi next turn. What are they? Double queuing? Triple queuing? Quadruple queuing? Debating whether or not I should protect my Teferi. They only send a 1 at it. Kind of want to. Probably worth it, honestly. And just counter the trainer on the way back. I didn't need to counter the trainer. Did I pretend to be miserable? Not really. I mean, sometimes it's just not super enjoyable when your opponent's tanking for no reason and playing at that it's like the awkward pace where it's like every decision there's like 30 seconds for no reason. Like I mean, it's just like the worst. At least if it's like a long time, tank but it's like when it's like random moments where I mean, it's not even that they're slow thinking, they're just, I don't know, doing something else or weird lag issues, or who knows. I'm gonna bounce the trainer. I think it's worth it. Means I don't have to worry about counters for another turn. Sorry. Alright, what about our little like seal deck? Have we decided yet? Oh. See, all I needed was like switch to arena for a second. And now they're locked in. Wait, why is Moto not full screen? Weird. Oh no, it's full screen. It took the reveal sink into stupor. Dude, this is so painful. Alright, I asked. Sorry. Sorry, but why so slow? Teferi Ultima, yeah, but is it a meme or is it worth playing? It's not toxic because I said sorry first. I mean, I feel like at this point it's legit. Like I'm allowed to. Yeah, Avian Scrolls, you know it. You know they can turn it on too. You know they're not gonna time out. You know there's 0% to time out. I'm either gonna win 2-0 or they're gonna beat me 2-1, and either way time's not gonna be an issue. Probably gonna scoop. They have half a brain. Should probably just try and get more time out of them and not even cast that Ultima right away, but double queuing? I mean, you're entitled to double queue. It's just like kind of miserable. You make yourself miserable. And some people can do it like fine, I guess, but it's kind of a like scenario where it's really I'm in prison with them, they're not in prison with me. They're gonna end up timing me out. Like the fact that they're not scooping is kind of unreal. Might be their first time playing Magic online, and I don't even know. Okay. What did I do last time? I cut the endings. Cut Days Undoing. Cut Verdict. Cut Wandering Emperor. Kept like 2 Solitudes. And I kept Rav Disguise or Ultima. I think that's how I sideboarded. That makes sense. It's like Disguise. Phantom Train. I think Phantom Train's almost always good, honestly. And I have 2 rats, a rods, some shitty creatures, and it triggers my 2 drops. And I don't have enough playables in the first place. This or the white black deck. I have no idea. Ads, yeah. Ads definitely more entertaining than these past like 10 minutes. I could start with this, and if I lose, I can switch to white black. Set a poll. What do you say, champion? What would you pick? The white black deck or the 4-color one? Sure, color more fun. Casting your spells is fun. Not getting mana screwed is fun. Also, white has Cloud plus Arsenal. It's kind of fun. I did. I wish I hadn't. I'd be up a million boxes by now instead of I'm trapped with Dark Lilu just... Alright, I need a snack, sorry. Sorry, we're gonna have to wait even more now. Oh. Alright, I guess that won't go right away. It's been painful. Every time I'm about to leave my seat, they just do something. It's like they're watching me. Is that the new tech? I need to pretend. Pretend to leave. I mean, this is next level. Alright, I'm gonna get a snack. I'm never gonna get a snack, I think. Thank you. See? They're watching me. I knew it. I faked them. Look, I'm gonna get a snack. I'm really leaving. Just kidding. I'm back. Got him. Dude, they put the counter again. I mean, they must have like horrible lag. That would make sense actually. That they misclicked that 1-4. Oh, this deck's just so solid. Yeah. Obviously, Chad was gonna vote for color. Oh no. I mean, it's obviously result oriented, but that's twice Jose got me to play the 4-color deck, and it was awful. And you know, of course, it's your fault. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of true. I would have just not played these decks if it wasn't for you. I probably would have just played white black both times right away. It's just like kind of the truth, honestly. I'm not saying, I'm the one who decides ultimately, but all I'm saying is I trust you and maybe I shouldn't. Or not as much as I think I should. That's all I'm saying. Opponent got tricked into unplayable espers. Probably forgot on Steam vents there. No creature in the yard. It's nice. That is not nice. I mean, if I counter it, I have to Solitude the Emperor anyways. I guess I'll just let them have it. It's fine. Main deck Strategic Betrayal. Too bad I don't have another white card here. Should have exiled the Flicker Wisp, right? To pump the frog to give it flying. It just cost themselves a card in the yard. Let's see. Let's see how much they're willing to commit to kill that Tef. We could just keep it in check for now. Got that Ketchamos over Flicker Wisp. I'd have another one. Solid. Another Ketchamos. Okay. Might actually lose this game. What'd you do here? Solitude the frog? Think so, right? It's too good with Sketchamos. Alright, let's relax, everyone. I think I get rid of the frog and just double block the Overlord if they attack. Isn't Overlord scarier? I mean, frog is like instant, like, frog draws them 3 cards this turn. Overlord I can just double block. They go catch Ramos, give it flying twice, draw 2, pump it twice, like... Is that the sauceless? Was betrayal and push and stuff, or is that the next evolution? The meta breaker, strategic betrayal. We're gonna lose a lot of resources, yeah. I mean, I still have like, still win if I have Narset in my top 2 or something else. Oh, they took Days Undoing. Never mind. I'm silly. I am a little silly. And I didn't get that Steam vent earlier. And I get Field of Ruin mana for some questionable reason. Did they mill Basic Island yet? They have not. I don't think they're on Basic Island, really. Guess we're about to find out. Chat has never led me astray after all. It's really bad that I didn't get that Steam vents. It's gonna cost me the game. Oh, you were right. 2 planes, 1 swamp usually. Okay, well, you know your shit. Emirates. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Damn, that game felt so free. Where did it all go wrong? Now to drew something. Solitude. I know, losing to unplayables. I guess when they draw absolutely perfect, they can win. My draw was good. I had nothing to complain about. Not free and they have Solitude in hand. It looks like a very winnable game. They're going to be up like 17 cards and have garbage on top. I got rid of the Overlord, I'm just dead on board. Well, I'm not dead on board, I guess. I gained a life from the Solitude, but then I have a Ketramos I can't get rid of. I guess they can just do that. Probably scoop, right? Being silly, wasting time. I know my top card is bad. Just have too little respect for that deck. Their blue mana for frog. Can sign into boards. I mean, I guess I'm not in a horrendous spot, right? Could be worse. I think they know about that spell snare, right? Maybe I should have led them, like, get one more turn and hope they commit. They're not even blinking. Alright, I'm just gonna draw here, right? YOLO. Strategies pretended, maybe make them attack to fairy. Buy myself another turn to a sweeper. I'm gonna trim a Days on Doing, because they have a bunch of discards, and they're not too bad at pressuring our set, I guess. Subtlety in this matchup? I don't think subtlety is especially good. Was B7 more than deck? It was in my last list. I think it's good against energy. I think it's actually one of the better cards you can have against energy. If you have something better, I'm willing to listen. Random burn deck, I guess, obviously. Maybe Verdict can go. Maybe Rav Disguise. I guess Rav Disguise awkward was rip, right? Okay, let's cut Rav Disguise. And maybe only do one consign. Like, consign's kind of a pipe dream a lot of the time. B7. It's been so long. I haven't cast the card since I started playing the deck again. I don't know if it draws against energy or not. I think it's mostly like not. Yeah, I don't know. Not die to the random. It's just high impact cards. There's just not much better, I guess. Can cut Chin when you cut Harath. Yeah, but just drawing cards is good. Just cycling better than random consign probably. Plus I'm on the play and I want to make my land drops. Not have turn 2 overlords. I'd have Philia. What else could it be? It's gotta be Philia. Them bones? Rip's really bad against Ketramos. It's really good against Overlord. They probably would have played Overlord if they had it. So they probably don't have Overlord yet. Hmm. Uh, I'm just gonna take Jace. Gonna take the more powerful cards. Probably trying to bait removal with Shidatsu Emperor could set up later turns. I mean, they're not doing anything special, right? They just let Westphalia attacked before showing me what they were gonna do. Hard to get a read on what they have. They haven't given anything away. We're pretty sure they don't have Overlords. They probably don't have Ketramos either. They could have Ketramos, because if they played like pre-Ketramos, I can just kill the Philia. Leave them with a Ketramos against my Narset. That's not a great spot for them. Because they have no board presence, so... I mean, nothing they've done so far really gives away... Well, I guess it does give away what they don't have. If you have Dispute, it's going to be brutal, but... Oh, I have Gaia Reach too. I guess I could say go one time. Kill Gaia Reach Narset value. I don't know what they play. I don't know if they play counters. I doubt it, right? Yeah, I could Gaia Reach plus Rip. I don't hate it. Could also slam the Jason and win the game if they have nothing. I mean, they have thoughts. They're not gonna play Dispute, right? Let's see. What did I miss? Maybe nothing. Besides wasting a lot of time. Vindicate. Maybe it's... That's what they have in hands. I'll Vindicate. Okay, game's starting to look decent. What did I fetch now? Yeah, I'm not sure. I was gonna play Teferi and then I just changed my mind. Because I have like a bunch of Solitudes, Vindicate. Made it run Ephemerate since. The Ultima thing's been pretty legit. Or use that as a counterspell. Well, they're gonna attack Tef, right? I haven't used it as a counterspell yet. I thought it might come up against Emrakul specifically. I feel like that's the like realistic spot where you have the late game secured. That can only win was like Emrakul or Ugin, and you just cast Ultima as thing on the stack. I guess I'll bounce it. Why not? Could have Overlords. This is a cantrip. What's my consign doing? Not much. Questionable. Yeah, I know. I know I'm running low. I need to snap these decisions off. Probably have another Solitude in hand though, but well, hmm. Yeah. And that's the game I started late because of the arena thing too. Um, Maybe I'll bring in Bisa and all the consigns. All the thing that like lets me mize. Yeah, I'll just cut the sweepers. Do all the Narset Day stuff. Uh, how else can I cheat a fast win? Relic, Ketramos, Overlord. I mean, Rip stops a lot of their stuff still. Even if I cut the sweepers. Our said Days Good was Verdict and sweepers in general too. Ultima to Fairy. Could cut Tev just because it's like the triggers are rough. Revealing Kahir as a companion, -2 seconds. Wow, they topped. GG. Can't win. Guess I'm not countering Ophelia. Could have F6'd. Am I countering Ophelia? Yeah, I should have F6'd. Spew. I'm looking kind of good so far. No 2-drop. Pretty huge. Damn, no untapped blue. Brutal. Oh, no untapped white, I mean. Yeah, I mean, I can't kill them. I doubt it. Oh well, weren't playing for that much. Not the end of the world. Probably win this game though. Let's see, maybe Bisa can kill fast. Should have taken ending for Ketramos probably. Made a double creature and I verdict first. It's close. It's really close. Alright. Might have not even made a difference on the standings. Yeah. Alright. That was not a bad showing. Why do we lost to Belcher? Probably should have lost to the other Belcher. Who knows?